What's up, guys? How are you doing this fine Friday morning? Even though you're not going to be watching this in probably not until Saturday, because it normally takes me a while because I got to render it like 3 times. But whatever. Oh crap! I dropped my mic. That probably was really loud. Anyway, this is actually some sniper gameplay. Based on that lag, I may or may not be the host. Not really sure. But anyway. Let's see. Okay, sniper gameplay, finally promised it. I got this like a month ago. Yeah, like not too long, like after the game had come out. Like I think I'm not even prestige yet in this video. But anyway. Okay, I'm not going to say anyway because I don't know. Okay, yeah, I got this. Today I'm not at school. We do have school today because it's Friday. People go to school on Fridays. It's not winter break yet. Winter break technically starts after school today. However, the sophomores in our high school are taking a practice ACT, which in a manipulated way translate to senior skip day. Even though it's not a technical thing, no seniors are going to go to school on a day where we have to sit and wait for a bunch of sophomores to take a test. So I'm not going to go to school for another hour or so. And the only reason I'm going is because I have to take a test in my calculus class, which sucks. But quite frankly, I don't think it's that bad because I only have to go to school for an hour and a half, got to take a test, and then I'm free for the entire break. And I'm going to do my best to go absolutely sniper crazy this entire break because I never really find the time to play during school, but this break my plan is to completely tear shit up and see what I can do, so we can hope for the best. And I do know that I call this sniper gameplay, and maybe half my kills are actually with the sniper. I don't know if I ever pick up someone else's weapon or if I just use my secondary because I love the MP9s personally. I know everyone says the FGM9s, whatever they are, like especially Akimbo, are really overpowered, but I never cared to use them. Like I have my MP9, I like them. I don't see a reason to change. But anyway, sniper gameplay. I promised some dude that the next gameplay I put out would be with the sniper. Granted, it was about 2 weeks ago, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But anyway, I have, in my opinion, an interesting topic of sorts to talk about. I was, just texting a friend of mine last night, like while I'm at home, chilling out, studying for my tests, watching TV, whatever. And towards when I was going to bed, like my friend got in kind of a grumpy mood. But then when I was going to bed, like just, I don't know, talking about whatever, I noticed a card sitting like in my tiny little bookcase, just like in the corner of my room or whatever. And the card is just, it's like a birthday card kind of thing. That's the kind of card I'm talking about. It's a little bit bigger than your average one though, but it's just a brown bear on top of it. And I hadn't seen this in a while, like despite it being in my room. And what this card is, I used to swim year-round when I was a kid. From ages like 9 to 12, like I swam 5 days a week. I probably swam about 4 miles a day, and this went on all year. I'm talking like 50 weeks out of the year minus like 1 week for Christmas break and then like 1 week in the summer or something like that. But I used to swim all the time. Like I've probably like swam more than 1,000 miles in my entire life. Swimming I've done a lot of. And at one point I was actually very good. I'm not bad now, but I'm not like the best in the world. Like I'm no Michael Phelps, obviously. And I do believe in this spot right here, I do end up staying in for quite a long time. It is camping, but to me it's a vantage point. Like if I need to, I can run and defend C, and I can also just snipe B. So to me it's perfect. You can hate on the camping. I would understand. I wouldn't really blame you. And here I am running towards C. But anyway, I used to swim year round. And we have meets maybe once a month, and the meets are huge. They last 3 days. It's kind of like the Olympics if you've ever watched swimming on the Olympics. And obviously, you got friends on the team, stuff like that. And one of my friends, his mom bought Girl Scout cookies from my older sister. And so me and my dad were at the swim meet. And we like to give that, well, for me to swim, but we were giving them like the Girl Scout cookies in exchange for the $20, and she had paid my dad, and she gave him like a 50 or something, so he had $20 in change, but he asked me to hold on to it. Well, of course, I'm like 10 years old at the time, I end up losing the $20, and like obviously I feel bad because $20 to me is like $1 million to like me now, because I was 10. I didn't understand monetary value. But I ended up losing the $20, and I felt really bad. And the mother of the mother who we were giving the cookies to, you know, she felt really bad for me because I felt really bad. Like, she didn't really care about $20. Like, you know, it's certainly not the end of the world. So maybe 2 weeks later, I get in the mail a card from her that's just apologizing for the, she's like, I'm sorry that you felt bad for like losing the $20. It's no big deal. Like, your dad should have like let me pay him back, yada yada, like something like that. But then she explained the reason for the brown bear on the front of the card as like an apology for me losing $20 of all things. But this kid, the son of the mother, is a kid I had been swimming with for about a year or two, like known for quite some time. And his name was Jordan. And keep in mind, I live in North Carolina in America. But swimming with him for like, you know, year, 2, 3 years, whatever. And he had an older brother that I had swam with at a point. But as sad as it is, his older brother was diagnosed. He had diabetes. I think he also had multiple brain tumors. And he died at the age of 12 or 13, I'm not sure. And this is when me and his little brother were about 10 years old. Believe me, I don't know if you can understand what it's like to lose a son, based on, you know, the parents losing a son like that, and then B, losing an older brother, especially at the age of just 10 years old. But it was a huge tragedy for this family. And you know, his son, the guy I was friends with, Jordan, he kept swimming you around. Like, obviously took a break. And, you know, I went to his brother's funeral and all that, and it was horrible. Like, you know, it just one of the greatest tragedies you could possibly imagine. But I feel like I get a triple spray somewhere in this video. I thought that was gonna be it. I guess it might come up later. I'm not positive. But anyway, back to the story. But in the letter, to explain why she picked like a brown bear card to send to me, is apparently the brown bear had reminded her, like the family. There's the triple spray. The brown bear reminded the family like of the brother Ryan, the one who had passed away due to multiple medical complications. So I'm 17 now, and I kept this card 7 years later, and like I hadn't like forgotten about it by any means. But just like yesterday, like I was talking to my friend was getting in a grumpy mood, and I saw this card, and it was not like nostalgia, but it was like just like that rush of memories, and I was kind of like, wow, like this is something that, like, you know, I've been a part of in a way, like impacted this family. And not like the cool part of the story in any way or anything, or like what that really means to me or anything like that, but they ended up moving, and they now live, I believe, in London, England. So honestly, I would be very interested if any of you UK guys happen to know a kid named Jordan. If you do, that might possibly be like an American kid named Jordan, obviously. But because whenever I think of YouTube, I always think of like the whole cultural difference thing, like the different countries all like just playing one game kind of thing. Oh crap, I slipped and said his last name. But anyway, this Jordan kid, he introduced me to Star Wars Legos, and now he lives in London, England. So I don't know, take that story for what you will, and have a great day.